The legislature wrapped things up Sunday night in a storm of chaos. And while several bills made it through before the gavel, a handful of them didn't.
We know that a bonding bill was being talked about, that work was being done, but yet it wasn't necessarily taken seriously, leaving Minnesotans across the state out of a bonding bill.
Partisan tension on and around the last day of session led a bonding deal to fall apart. There was optimism that while a $980 million infrastructure package wouldn't happen, a smaller cash bill might. But when the clock struck midnight, the bill missed its deadline by a matter of seconds.
There was a provision in the cash bonding bill that failed by 30 seconds in the Democrat majority Senate.
The two parties blaming each other.
If you follow the rules, it can't pass midnight. There was one member who was loud and interruptive, and so we lost a bonding bill for the people of Minnesota as a result.
But bonding wasn't the only bill not to make it. Reportedly, a sports betting deal was in the works just hours before midnight, but House author Zach Stevenson said in a post online that they ran out of time. An equal rights amendment was also just a few hours of debate away from a potential passage. For months, the House and Senate had been working to come together on an agreement on language on the bill, and by the final weekend, there was optimism the two caucuses were on the same page.
I believe that the Senate did have the votes, and because that was my condition for taking it up on the floor and spending the 15 hours that we did, was I had to have a pretty good sense that the Senate would be able to take it up and pass it.
House Speaker Melissa Hortman believes that the bill simply ran out of time.
Part of what happened this week, it deprived the Senate of the opportunity, the time to have that conversation.
Reporting in St. Paul, I'm Quinn Gorham.